Don't lose your way. Your mind, we have to be as one.
What's up, YouTube? Or Storm here, coming at you guys with another video today. Apologize for the delay on videos. I've been working on getting the Team APS community tournament ready, the next one for you guys. But the other thing is I've been kind of sickly. I came off my work vacation in regionals, so that's one of the reasons why I was so delaying on videos. However, we're going ahead and we're back. So I'm going to be talking about the Invasion Vengeance early leaks has happened. So these type of videos, I do these because it helps you prepare for when you go to your sneak peek, so you know what the rarities are and you can kind of get an idea what you need to look for when you go to your sneak peeks tomorrow or Sunday. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it. Some of the cards are still unconfirmed, but we do have a lot of the main things we care about, which is the secrets of the ultras. Let's go ahead and get to it. So first off, the first secret rare is the new ritual support card, Savara's the Ancient and Ascended. A surprising choice of the secret rare. Outside of Cyber Angels, there haven't really been a lot of solid ritual decks since Necros got hit. Don't get me wrong, the card gives you some protection, and it's kind of neat that it's a generically splashable card. But do I really have room for it in a deck like Herald? Not really. I mean, Herald's already a pretty tight in terms of space anyways, so I don't know. It's a secret rare though, and every set has to have at least one secret rare you don't want to pull. A Full Metal Alcahest actually occupies a secret rare spot. It's kind of surprising because Mithrilium was the card that I think the more important of the two. It's the one you run at 2 or 3. Alcahest being a secret rare, the good thing is you only need one, and even if it's more expensive than say Mithrilium, it won't cost you. You won't mind dropping it just to get one copy. It's not like other decks where you might need 3 copies of a card. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon hosts a secret rare spot. This is the usual since Crystal Wing came out and Shining Victories. Pretty much every card in these sets has been a secret rare if it's the cover card, so it's not surprising. It's not the best of cards, but I'm kind of at least unlike Breakers of Shadow, where Enlightened and Paladin up being a ultra, it's occupying a secret rare spot. Dark Requiem Exceeds Dragon, probably one of the most. While I don't think it's the most chased card in the set, it's definitely a card that if you're playing any kind of PK Fire variant, it's gonna be something you're going to be looking for, and it's definitely something that it's not the best secret in the set. It's definitely something you PK Fire players might want to get your hands on. The new Toad support Exceed monster is also a secret rare. I think this is no surprise. Ritual Sanctuary was a rare in the OCG, became a secret rare in the TCG. Same thing with Archvina Centric, rare in the OCG, secret in the TCG. So it's not a surprise. Good cards do get rarity bumped. It's just how it is. Dimensional Barrier, I think there's no surprise whatsoever. I think Dimensional Barrier was a secret rare in the OCG as well. Not a surprise. It'll probably be the most expensive card in the set because almost every deck can run it. Vermilion Dragon Mech, the new level 9 Synchro. Interesting that it's occupying a secret rare slot, but it's not the best of cards, so not really too worried about it. Then Subterra Nemesis Archer, odd choice as a secret rare. If you look at all the Spiral cards, as well as there's just so many cards they could have picked over this. Cards like maybe Danglong, maybe 9 Pillars. There's just so many cards they could have picked over Nemesis Archer. It's the oddest choice because I can't even justify running 3 of the card in the deck, and I don't really understand why they bumped, but nevertheless, it is what it is. We have to deal with it. Then now for the Ultras, we have the 3 Christrons cards. I haven't looked a lot into the Christrons, and from what I've been told, the deck isn't fully finished with its support until Raging Tempest, but you can probably get your hands on it now. It's a very interesting new Synchro archetype. Then we have the Water Draco Ruler. I haven't looked into what it does. I can't quite recall what it does, but it is a very it's going to be interesting to see if we get a full set of these Draco Ruler cards in the future. Then, as we mentioned earlier, Metal Foes Mithrilium, probably one of the most important Metal Foes support cards because it allows you to cycle back resources and it floats. Definitely a card you're going to want to pick up if you're playing Metal Foes. You're going to run one at least 2. Some of the OCG lists even run 3. Then the new Red Eyes Fusion, Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Then the new Tellarknight Exceed monster, and then Danglong also occupying ultra rare spots. Not a surprise, in Dark Illusion we did see Shiranui Solitaire and Black Dragon occupying ultra rare spots. It's not surprising for older decks to get elite to occupy some of the rare. But in the case of Yang Zing's, while it's not probably a top worthy deck, it's definitely something. It's definitely a really pretty solid deck, and you guys can expect a deck profile on that sometime in the next few weeks. Then the last couple ultras, we have Catalyst Field, the new Gemini Field spell support card. Very good card, and not just the Chemical Beast, the new archetypes in the set, but also in Red Eyes. Then we have Subterra Behemoth, one of the new Subterra Behemoths. Not a surprise, at least one of the Subterra cards occupying that slot. Then for the super rares, we have two more Kristrons, and then we have Cyber Angel Vishnu. I'm kind of glad at least it made a super rare status, because like the entire archetype is basically hollow already, so at least, you know, Vishnu did get the super rare nod. The new rank up magic card for Phantom Knights, very, very good card. Definitely, if you're playing any kind of Phantom Knight deck or Burning Abyss Phantom Knight variant, this is a card you need to get your hands on, because it's going to completely like change the way the deck plays, and it's an incredible card, giving your deck access, searchable access to cards like Ophion and basically a themed Crystal Wing is pretty dang good. Then the Full Metal Foes fusion, the new El Shaddoll fusion for Metal Foes is super rare. Not a surprise, alongside, you know, Metal Foes fusion was super as well. The new Teller Knight Twin Twisters, that is also super. Pot of Avidity actually is super rare, kind of a surprise. Honestly, like, it's the first pot card, and to my knowledge, that in a long time that's been printed as not been a secret rare as its first print. If you look back at Pot of Desires, Pot of Riches, Pot of Duality, Pot of Dichotomy, like every pot card that's been printed for a long time has been a secret rare on its first printing. So it being a super rare is very interesting. I like it because while it might be a tad bit expensive, you know, for a super, while I don't think it'll be expensive as Twin Twisters, it'll definitely you know, hold some value, and it's a really good card, and definitely something I'm excited to get my hands on. Then the other Subterra is a super. Then two of the Spiral support cards in the Paleozoic XYZ round out these supers. For the rares, some of the Predator plants and the new Aromage Synchro are also rares, along with the new Red Eyes Gemini and the spell 9 Pillars, the Yangzing and the new Cleefort support card are also rares, along with Saber Reflect, which is I'm sure Paul's watching this, he's probably pretty damn excited to get it. We're finally getting some of the long-awaited Constellar and X-Saber support that were in Arc V, as well as a few more of the last few Subterra and Spiral support, rounding out the rares. I'm not going to go over the comments. I think there's not really a whole lot to talk about those, but nevertheless, it comes about to the end of the video. Let me know down in the comment section below what cards you guys are going to be picking up from this set, and stay tuned for the updated Metal Foe Yang Zing deck profile, as well as profilings from the new decks next week. Anyway, guys, as always, I thank you guys for watching. So, Storm signing out.